agriculture. Good afternoon, class 6, once again to all of you, and a warm welcome back. So today we are going to go ahead with agriculture. I told you all in the mail that I forgot to get the register with the names of who missed the test. I have got the map and everything ready, but the point is I did not get that list. So I forgot to, I don't have the names as to whom to send. The rest of you, I will later on upload the map in Bicon. You all, as I said, can practice it at home. You all can do some map study. The more you do, the better it is for you all. Okay, now in geography, we are doing agriculture. Next week, I'll give you some work in class. So I'll tell about you, tell it to you all. Once I teach the types of agriculture, it will be an, research-based open book work. So don't worry. It's nothing that you have to get worried about, but start revising after the holidays, after your winter break. I'll take the assessment on agriculture. Okay, now the points, the factors that affect agriculture, that is clear to you all. So can you tell me, let me start by asking a few questions. Let's see, chat box answers. You can give chat box answers. Tell me, where will a crop grow best? In a desert region, semi-desert region, or in a rainy region?
Ma'am, can you repeat the question? I was getting disconnected.
A crop grow best? Desert region, semi-desert region, or a desert? Swastik, desert, semi-desert, Troy. Semi-desert. Semi-desert means?
Now, what are the options? Can you tell?
Ma'am, because in the rainy region, plants would plants get excess water, they will die.
Did you get my answer?
If plants get excess
Like,
water,
they
they
will
will
grow, but they
die.
won't last for long.
Wait. You are telling plants get excess water will lead to its death, but I never said that, does rainfall, is rainfall taking place throughout the year, throughout all days of the week? That is not the thing. But in a region which gets sufficient rainfall, good amount of rainfall, can it ever be that in a desert region or semi-desert region, where there is so much of lack of rainfall? You take the thing about Kolkata. Kolkata is a rainy region of India. When you see a map of rainfall map of India, you will see Kolkata is a region which receives quite a lot of rainfall. But where will you prefer? But will the crops, all of them, die? Yes. Now the soil type and many more things are important, which takes into account, that if too much of water is there, eventually there may be problems, but the plants modify themselves. Okay, rainy region, of course, one. Next, point number 2. Point number 2 is you can use agricultural machines, modern agricultural machines on small sized farms, small sized land holdings. True or false? Grihit has given me answer. Okay.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Ma'am, by mistake I wrote the spelling wrong.
You can use scientific, you can use modern agricultural machines on small size farms. Okay, Shruti is telling true, Anurag is telling true. Maximum are telling false. True or false? Abhay Gyan is telling true. Okay, but majority have told it's false. And Shivin is also telling true. The answer is false. To apply modern machines, you need, the bigger the size of the farm, the more advanced modern machines you can apply. In a small size farm, the land is small in size, there is not enough space to experiment with, different types of machines, and setting up the machines will only take up so much of area. Okay, next question is, a farmer, if he is given easy agricultural loans, a farmer, if he is given easy agricultural loans, will be motivated to, to promote agriculture, or to, what should I say? A farmer who is given easy agricultural loans will find it helpful and will give more time and effort in promoting agriculture. True or false? Okay.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the question?
The question is, if a farmer is given easy agricultural loans, it will work as a motivation for the farmer to give more time and effort in, in his job. True or false? So everybody has more or less said true. Abhigyan, why false? What is your experience?
Ma'am, did you hear Shivin's answer?
I am saying more or less everybody has given true.
Ma'am, if it is easy, I think it will be it will not take time. I think if it is easy.
It will not take, it's not about time. The farmer is going to give time to agree. Suppose he can get easy loans and he is secured that, now he is getting the money. So do you think he will be interested in, giving time and finding out, applying new things in his farm, and new techniques? Do you think he will try to do so or not, if he is given easy loans? Yes, it's true. Absolutely. Because if a farmer is given easy loans, he'll have the money. So when he has the money, he can try to find out what are the new machines that has come up, what are the new techniques of, what are the new fertilizers, what can be done. The farmer might try to build a canal in the farmland, and so that better crop,
Apply sprinkler.
so that way. So if you get the money, you can invest it in your farm and promote agriculture. Okay. Okay, this is another question. If the soil has high amount of sand in it, it is very good for doing agriculture. True or false? Means it is a very good type of soil for growing crops. Okay.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm trying to send these messages in chat, the answers, but it is showing message cannot be sent.
Then I cannot say, because
Ma'am, can you repeat the question once more?
the question is, if a soil has a high quantity of sand in it, okay, then it is
Yes,
very
ma'am.
good for agriculture. Ujan is saying true. Maximum is saying false. Shivin again true. Shivam again true. No, Shivam, I think these two are also from previous one. Okay, I missed answering you which one is the start of this. Falsen. What is falsen? False. Okay, I think N is a typing error.
Ma'am, Abhigyan, can you check my answer, please?
Maximum has given false. Maximum has given false. Yes. If it has too much of, if it sand might be good for cactus, but not for other plants, so false. Yes. Very few plants can survive without water, means water for a long span of time. Now, cactus has long roots. So sandy soil cannot hold the water. It lets all the water go away.
No.
Yes.
That is why the
It's
desert
all life will go through it.
doesn't support any kind of water, because the sand absolutely absorbs the water.
It has a high water retention capacity.
Yes.
Ma'am, but where does the water go?
Down into the
It
layers
soaks it in.
atmosphere, to more down layers, the
And then it evaporates because of the heat.
yes. Okay. Now today I would like, I can show you one diagram for how soil is formed. You will do this in class 7. 1 minute, if you give me a minute's time. Okay. If you simply see what is the, this is called the layers of the soil. The soil is divided into, mainly for you all, you can remember it in 3 steps. So if suppose this is the ground, okay, this is the part of the crust, this is a part of the crust. So the crust is basically made up of firstly rocks. Okay, you have rocks. The rocks
Excuse me.
are broken down. Yes, 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm taking your question. So the rocks are broken down to form, you know, smaller particles. The rocks are broken down to form smaller particles. Then, as you move up, the particles, you know, keep on with, for many years. There is, you have while doing topography, lithosphere landforms, you did the word weathering. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
When the weather breaks down
Yes,
rock
ma'am.
molecules.
Broken down.
When the weather breaks down rocks by time.
The rocks are broken down into small particles, small grains, and okay, these grains are there, and you know, on top you have all kinds of organic matter, and in between these grains only you will find, you know, water is held, and here, from here you will find plants growing. So on here you might find a tree that has grown. There are plants that have grown, you know, 1 or 2 trees that have grown here. There are smaller plants, there are grasses which have their roots inside the soil. So in these granular parts you will have water. If the soil has proper water, you know, then the roots of the plants will get water from here, right? So these are the roots of the plants. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We can
So
see.
the structure of the soil. This is a chunk of the crust of the earth's crust. So the top part, you know, the top part of the soil consists of what you have read as humus. That is dead plant and organic matter that you add to soil, fertilizers and all.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
That's the
Water
natural fertilizers.
fertilizers.
This is the humus
The
layer.
natural fertilizers are humus and
Natural fertilizers,
manure also.
humus, you like dead leaves. We give when we say, you peel potatoes or vegetables,
And biodegradable.
things away.
Yes,
You
biodegradable
bowl and
things.
then you can give it to the plants in your garden. So this is the humus part, the first part. Then the main part. This is this is the most important part, because it has all the important nutrients. Because like our body, we need calcium, we need potassium, we need magnesium to stay healthy. We need calcium so that our bones are good. We drink milk. In the same way, plants get everything from the soil. So you will see this is the top layer of the plants. So this is the top layer of the soil, which contains maximum amount of nutrients along with humus. So you will find this is what we call as the topsoil. Top part of the soil where it is fine grained, small, so it has all the nutrients, and topsoil has humus in it. The top part of the topsoil has humus in it. Then with the bigger particles, the lower part, it is known as subsoil. Sub means under. Sub. Top
Wow, what kind of names?
soil, it is called the subsoil, and the rocky part. The rocky part is called
Rocky soil,
bedrock.
bottom soil,
Bedrock.
bedrock.
Yes, very difficult to guess.
Rocks.
Bedrock.
This is the last part. This is called bedrocks. You will again do it in class 7 when you have a chapter called soil formation. So basically, when the earth is, what should I say? The earth's crust is made up of rocks, the lithosphere. The earth's crust is made up of rocks. You have learned crust, mantle, core. So crust is made up of rocks. The rocks slowly, gradually break down with time, and they form the soil. Okay, and this is a part of the crust which is not yet broken, and the top part has all the nutrients. So this is the crust of the earth from top to down. If you go down, you will find. Can you all see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Like,
ma'am.
for real, if we take a shovel and do this, will we find?
Huh?
It will take
For
years.
real, if we take a shovel and dig the
Yes,
ground,
yes,
then we'll
yes,
find.
yes, absolutely. If you think that if I cut down a piece of soil, will I be able to find this? If you cut, you definitely can. Let me try to show you something. Hold on a minute. Oh, okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, you told that the bedrocks get weathered. So what if these bedrocks get weathered? Then how will new bedrock form?
That you will do when you are, in class 7. There is something called the rock cycle. That right now, if you get to learn, it will become very difficult for you to, go with time. As you go with time,
Okay,
see here. See this. This is a real diagram. Can you see the top part? It's the topsoil. Okay, then you are coming down to the subsoil, and at the bottom you will find the rock layers, which is called the bedrocks. From rocks, weathering of rocks, soil is formed. Can you see the top layer is the humus? Let's see. Anyone with proper name? Yes. So top layer is the humus. Then you have the topsoil. Then you have the subsoil, soil at the bottom. Topsoil, subsoil, and then you have the bedrocks from rocks, and then on top you have grasses, trees. All the roots, they come down, and in between the topsoil and subsoil, if the topsoil and subsoil, they are made up of materials, there should be too much of sand, then all the water will go down, because the water is stored between the topsoil and subsoil mainly layer. The groundwater, have you heard of the word called groundwater?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
from well
ma'am.
we can get
Yes,
groundwater.
ma'am. From well.
Different levels groundwater is there, either in the subsoil or it can. So, the water is held in between the rock fragments. Now, if the soil is too sandy, the water will pass down to the bedrocks. The plants do not always have so deep root. That is why the plant roots are usually up to the topsoil and maybe a little part of the subsoil. So if it is too down, then the plant cannot survive. Did you get it? See here. Here is
Yes,
one
ma'am.
example of where is the groundwater.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, sometimes just below the subsoil and sometimes below the bedrock.
Different layers, in different layers. So this is the layers of the, you will actually find this. If you ever do gardening also, you take, in gardening actually you are already giving the, materials. So you may not find it, but it is the part of the earth. So you will not find the rocks in gardening, but yes.
I mean, the mountainous region, we can see this.
Mountainous regions, in any region, if you, the soil is always, it is divided into these layers and it looks like this. So we were discussing if it is too sandy, it will not hold on to the water and the water will pass away, and it is not very good for agriculture there. Okay.
Ma'am, does that water keep the ground a little bit cooler? Because in deserts, that's why the heat absorbs it, and that's why
no,
it is hot.
Heat absorption is a natural thing about land. So you will do that in due course of time. Heat absorption is a characteristic of what material the land is made up of, what kind of minerals it has, or what kind of rocks it is. Okay. So water is rather something which takes a lot of time to get heated. Okay. Now coming to types of agriculture. We have done, so till here, is there any question that you people have?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Oh, ma'am.
Good. So today we are going to do the first type of agriculture, which is called subsistence farming. What do you mean by the word subsistence? Anybody knows? Anyone of you?
Small scale agriculture.
I'm not asking about agriculture. I am just asking what you mean by the word subsistence.
Ma'am, the farmer grows
What
Ma'am,
are
no idea.
Crops.
Action or
Ma'am,
fact
the
of
crops is
maintaining
grown
or
for the farmer
supporting
and not for
oneself.
sale.
Yeah,
Ma'am, supporting oneself.
The crop.
Ma'am, it means supporting oneself.
Very good, very good. Anything else?
Ma'am,
Okay,
it means
absolutely.
farming for oneself.
For ourselves.
Consumption.
Going to farming. I'm not going up to farming. I'm just asking, do you know what does subsistence mean?
For
Ma'am, for
oneself.
us.
For oneself,
Providing for.
something that you do for a living so that you can survive. Okay, so that you can live. Something that you do for your living, something that you do for continuing, for living, for continuing, absolutely. So you can do that. So subsistence farming, when we are talking about subsistence farming, this is the first type of farming that you are going to learn about. In this type of farming, a farmer grows crops for
Of the direct consumption of his family. Of himself or his family.
Himself and his family. Yes.
For himself and his family.
In extreme conditions only they will sold. They will sell it.
Absolutely.
Yes, if there is surplus of food, but that is not common.
Like famine, then they have to do it.
No, it's not only that. Now, subsistence is
If there's extra
a
left
very,
over,
very
then
common
they sell.
type of farming that you get to see where, farmers are mostly poor. They do not have a lot of money. They may have a small piece of land and they are just growing the crops so that they can feed their own family. They can give it to their children and they can themselves eat. And, in this type of farming, you will mostly see this type of farming, the farmers, they are mostly poor. So they have little knowledge of new
About scientific tools and new techniques.
Yes, they have very little knowledge about new technical tools and new techniques, modern machines. Neither can they afford them. Neither they have the money to do all those things. Nor do they have any idea. They always think, using a simple sickle, hand sickle, or doing it by hand and putting the seeds by hand. This way. So the amount of crops produced from a small piece of land is also less. The amount of crops produced from a small
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
land is also less because the farmer is just doing it at a very small level with old techniques, old machines, in old ways, does not have any idea. In this case, the farmer, these people, they have hardly gone to
That means in primitive way.
primitive old techniques. Yes, the word, you can, if it is easier for you, you can write old techniques. And these farmers are hardly the ones, they have hardly gone to schools or have got proper education and all. So they have started working in the fields at a young age. They have learned it from their fathers and grandfathers, and they are doing it for generations like that. So you will find this, it's a common thing in developing countries or underdeveloped countries like India, like Bangladesh, African countries. It's a very common type of farming. In this case, the output from the land, the output from a piece of land is also less. Okay, so how much crop is being produced? Is it a lot or is it less? Output
Ma'am,
means
less.
how much crop is
Less.
that is also less.
It has to be
Very
less because
less.
the land is less. If the land
Ma'am,
is small, the output will be less.
Not only
The-
land is small, yes, the output is less. Absolutely, the output is less. And since the output is less, most of it is
In well-developed countries, there are tractors and
one.
combines.
We're not talking about well-developed countries right now. Hold on. We'll come to that when we go to the next step. So most of it is used by the farmer and his family for eating or personal use. You can write for personal purpose, and very little may be sold in the markets. Very little may be available for selling in the markets, because most of it has been eaten by the farmer and his family. Now, when the farmer is selling very little, do you think these farmers are getting a lot of money as profit?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Very few, but
So they
Very few.
Get the same money.
so they will get many money.
they are not able to, get a lot of money from there. So this is why it is called subsistence farming. Subsistence means doing it just at a very small scale so that I can continue living for my existence. I am doing this so that I can continue to exist. I can continue to live. You can say it that way. Understood? So,
Ma'am, I have a question.
yes.
Ma'am, if the farmer and his family eat whatever they produce from the farm,
Maximum of it.
then
Maximum.
yes, ma'am. Then how do they afford to buy the seeds if they eat
That
it
is
and
what
not
I'm
sell it?
saying. I was just good question. Very good question. I would have told you that only. The
Ma'am,
little
the seeds from the crops.
that money,
Sold money.
with that money only they buy they sell a little portion in the market so that they can buy the basic necessities, including seeds for next time. Yes, Shihan, what were you saying during that time?
Yes, ma'am. In well-developed farms, the farmers have a knowledge of how to grow crops, and they have combines, tractors, and well-developed machines.
Absolutely. That is in well-developed nations. We will come to that just after this. Subsistence farming. So I would like to show you some farmers. See, at all levels, the farmers are working themselves.
Only 4 minutes left.
Very less. What is you will see less time is here. Can you see? They are using cows and these old methods and working with hand. You see how they are plowing the land, and how now there are tractors. If you just change to the second type of farming, which is called commercial farming, see how they are plowing the land. What they are using.
Oh, wow.
Ma'am, tractors
That's
and
a
modern
satisfying-
machines.
And they are using
tractors
modern
are
technology.
Ma'am, they use animals. Ma'am, in subsistence farming,
Ma'am,
they
in the
use
modern
animals,
period,
while in commercial, they use
tractors and many
tractors.
other tools are there.
Ma'am, I was saying that, ma'am, these all things I have seen live. Ma'am, because in my village, when I go to my village, there are many farmers and they do like this. I have seen
Absolutely.
this all
Not
things
only
live.
have you traveled
Like-
via train in India?
Ma'am, I've also
Ma'am, I
went
have
Yes,
seen
yes,
all
yes.
three.
Both the sides
there
I used
are
to
many
work.
farmers.
Ma'am, it's such a nice
I
scenery.
went last
There are
month
many
only.
crops.
Amazing
Again, I
scenery.
see.
I traveled by train last month only.
You have
When I went to Delhi.
traveled by train in India. You have definitely
Ma'am, there are many crops.
farmers doing subsistence farming. When you
Yes,
look
ma'am.
outside the train window, you will see farmers. Now,
Ma'am, I saw
Ma'am,
many
ma'am,
times.
Excuse me, ma'am, I have a question.
In their bag
Okay,
and
one
they
minute.
stray from here to there.
together, if you talk like this, then nothing will be possible. You raise your hand slowly. So I'll come to you. I'm just coming to you, Troy. One last point. Since I'm saying mostly all the crops are grown by the farmers for his family. So what type of crop do you think the farmer is growing?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
cash crop.
vegetables
Ma'am,
and
food crop.
Food crops.
Food
Crops.
Yes,
for
ma'am, wheat and
consumption by
grains.
others,
Crops
own.
for eating.
Food crops.
Cash
Made
crops are for selling in the market. Food.
by this method, because most of the crops are grown for eating by the farmer and his family so that he can live. Food is a basic necessity. So and he sells a little. Now suppose he grows a cash crop like cotton. What will the farmer do with cotton? Can the farmer keep on piling cotton at home, or will he make keep on making pillows?
Ma'am, he will
Then he
sell
cannot
it.
eat food only. From cotton, what food happens?
So always in
But you can think
subsistence,
of cotton.
you will see rice being grown. You will see small pulses, dal, that we say dal. Many types of dal.
Yes, ma'am, mixed pulses.
So this
Yes,
is
ma'am, those things are generally made to
Ma'am,
sell in the market only,
vegetables. Ma'am,
not for the
vegetables.
consumption.
Ma'am,
Like rice and these
wheat,
things are somehow
yes.
used by the consumption.
So very nice.
Maize also.
Troy is raising her hand. Troy, tell me.
Yes, ma'am. I was saying that they cannot grow everything like wheat and means how will they get bread like roti and bread? They will not be able to get
That's from
chicken and
wheat.
fish.
They have a simple staple diet.
They have a very simple diet. You don't think that they are eating 5 things on the plate and having elaborate diets. And usually these kind of farmers, what they do is that they may have a cow or chicken. They have hen at home and they do poultry farming. Some of them catch fishes. So very
Yes,
simple.
ma'am, from the pond.
You know,
Yes, ma'am, like dal and bhat.
Less than 1 minute.
you are not
Wait,
going
I
to
can
dal
hear
and
ma'am
bhat.
only.
You are going to dal and bhat. Have you heard of something in Bengal? It's very famous called panta bhat. It is nothing but
Yes, ma'am.
Water and rice.
Yes, ma'am,
Water
that's
and
really
rice.
nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Water
Water,
and rice.
onion, chilies, and